Welcome back to another Blast Guys Reviews new mini-series for Joytoy's Fear 4 Long Range Sniper Mech. This is a 1/18 scale mech, and this is number 4 in their series of 5. So we're going to create a playlist for this mini-series. I'm not sure how many episodes are going to be, but look for that. I'll release the episodes as parts 1 through whatever we find what we need to do to get through this very well detailed mini-series. So we're going to start with taking a look at the boxes that they come in very quickly, because some people do enjoy the packaging and the artwork. So first off, this is the brown box that it comes in. It's not much to see, so we'll go this relatively quickly. As you can see, here's the brown box. Nothing to see on that side. And as you can see on this side, there's nothing to see either. It's pretty much the same as the other side. On one side of the box, so we do have some breakage and some wetness and, heat symbols, just, to be aware of if you're going to store it. Here's some literature here about the company. If you're interested in pausing and reading that, I'll hold it for a couple more seconds. Okay, we're going to be moving on. Here on the other side of the box, we just have, pretty much the same stuff we've seen. But on this side, we have some more product information in Chinese, a little bit of English and UPC. But that's about it for the packaging. There's nothing really to see on top and bottom, so I'll give you a quick glimpse of it if you're interested. So this is what the top and bottom looks like, just so we looked at all sides. So let's go ahead and start taking a look at the interior box. Okay, here's the top of the box. This has the yellow Joytoy, the black background. Coming down on the front here, we have the Fear 4 Long Range Sniper Mech, the Joytoy and Battle for the Stars logos. And then we get into that very beautiful artwork of the mech itself, all geared up with a ghillie suit. Really very cool. And at the bottom here it says scale 1/18, Battle for the Stars. Very nice artwork. This box is really pristine. It's really good. On the bottom of the box it has the Battle for the Stars logo done in yellow. Now for the side of the box we have some wired artwork. It's really cool. It says we have articulated joints. These are fully hand painted. This wire diagram, this schematic, looks fantastic. Dealing with the 9th Legion on the side. Okay, on the other side we have Joytoy at the top. We have a front face wire diagram of the mech. Again, this is a really cool drawing. This is a really nice artwork that's worth keeping in packaging. Here at the bottom we have a little bio, Fear 4 Long Range Sniper, the scale and the series. Here at the bottom that we've seen on other parts of the packaging. But it looks really good. For the back of the box, the 9th Legion Fear 4 Long Range Sniper Mech, Joytoy Battle for the Stars logo at the top. We have a lot of product images here on the back. So feel free to pause if you would like to see those in a longer duration. A lot of information here at the bottom. Pause and read that if you would like. Really nice looking figure. Okay, with us, now that we looked at the external and internal box, look at the packing inside, like the styrofoam that it comes in. And this is very, this is a higher grade styrofoam. It's really cool. And it does come with this plastic piece over top. It's not taped or anything. You just take it off. It's not really much to see. But you can see how well they packaged the all your components. Okay, here's the two pieces that are stacked on top of each other. You see how well all the pieces are separated for protection. We have the mech on the one side and all the his armor and accessories on the other side. Cool. We have the weapon in the center there. There's the figure that comes with this. Actually, the very first Fear Mech that comes with a figure, which is great, and it looks like a very cool figure. Okay, so for part 1, this is going to be the part with the packaging, and the contents. I'm going to take a look at it because there are some very nice pieces that's worth taking a look at, because I don't know where else from any other company, you're going to get these kind of details, this kind of materials for a 1/18 scale figure. So it's definitely worth it. So join me and let's take a look at all this stuff we get in this packaging. So let's start off with this piece. It's like some kind of one of his either his arm or leg piece. I'm not totally sure yet because this is the first time I'm seeing it. We do have real working connectors here. Get in there and you can pull these apart. These black connectors. They look really cool. Here we have this piece, another piece of his armor. What's really interesting about this mech from the other three that we've taken a look at, it looks like they're going to use a lot of wraparound Velcro instead of utilizing the strap as the holding mechanism for, holding on the armor on his person. So this might be a little better to keep it from slipping around and falling off or loosening up as you play with it. But this is a very cool. We have some gray, some white there. Looks like a knee pad. Here we have this piece. More Velcro. It's almost giving like the aesthetics now instead of actually utilizing the straps to hold it. They're coming here, they're sewing it, and then using the Velcro. So I think that's a little better system for the cloth soft goods. Here we have another one of those pads. Okay, here we get another piece of armor. Utilizing that same kind of new system. So it looks like we get two of those pieces. Same thing. The gray and the white coloring with the brown soft goods. On this accessory or soft goods, we do have some packs. Very large piece of Velcro on the back. Very cool. Can't open this. Oh, look what's inside. Well, I expected styrofoam to be in there. We have extra clips for his gun. Wow, that's like a gunmetal. That's really cool. And even the bullets are painted gold. Or maybe brass. Would make more sense, right? There is some weathering on here. Some black wash. So it looks like we get 3 of those. And they're all the same. Yep. That's really cool. I did not expect to see that in there. And then we can close this. So they don't fall out or get lost. That's super cool. Okay, here we have this piece. I believe this might be his chest piece. This gray chest armor, I guess. Have a little bit of handles here on the side. Here we get some, I think these are maybe probably the thigh pieces from my experience. They're doing that wrap around. So it's going to be interesting to see how those work out versus actually having to use these straps. So that's going to be really cool. Definitely different. Here we get another one of those thigh pieces, but this one has a 9 on it. And it looks like I might have to see, this one's coming off a little bit. So it kind of plugs into the soft goods here. Not sure how that's supposed to stay, but we'll be taking a look at that here soon. So these are some of the pieces I think is well worth some attention. Because we've seen some of the armor pieces before, but how they're attaching them is like a new system. For this is definitely going to be something new. It's a more learning curve here. But look at this. This is supposed to be a sniper hood. You look at this material. It's got all this material, all this. This has to be all sewed together and manufactured. We got this net squares. Here's the top of it. It's like we have more of a material square there, just on the top of the hood. And then on the inside, we have some of that ghillie suit wrap. This is, I mean, very nice. Very realistic. Wow. I mean, where else do you get stuff like this? It's like a lot there too. I have to unwrap it later. But that's actually tucked inside his sniper hood. You know, like when I first seen this, I'm like, you know, okay, a huge mech is a sniper because sniper is about stealth. Where are you going to stick a hide a sniper at? A mech sniper. And then I look at this material. This is insane. You guys seeing this? Look how cool that is. How that just like moves around as you reposition it. That's pretty incredible. I've never seen nothing like this before. Now I would definitely recommend this. It's probably pretty fragile, so I'd be very careful about ripping anything. Let's see what we got going on here. So inside here, all that netting. This is all folded. This is, look at that thing. That's like a, looks like it changes with the environment, the way you move that thing around. That's insane. So we're going to be very careful with this. So and here, like I said, here's the other side to get that netting. It's actually two pieces. But we'll take a look at more of that when we do the assembly of this thing. See how far we get. But that's pretty wild. I mean, I hate to damage any of that. We're definitely going to set that aside here. Let's go ahead and get that weapon out of there. Okay, here we have his sniper rifle, and this thing is quite large. Very nice tan, dirty tan in coloring with the black and the gunmetal colors for the color palette. We have a couple of water-slide decals here. It could be paint. Then over here we have like a, what is that? Is that a 00A? First I thought that was DOA, Dead on Arrival, maybe. That'd be pretty cool, right? Man, that looks very, very nice. Nice looking scope. Gunmetal up here. Then we have a bipod that looks like it on a single hinge, each one of them. Wow, that's pretty cool. And it will definitely hold itself. And on the front, we have the two drilled out. I guess if that's a barrel, that's obviously the barrel, but it's a weird shaped. So it must be some type of energy weapon. An energy sniper rifle. Is that a real thing? Then we have these very large strap, soft goods material, a couple of connectors there. And it looks like we have another clip, so it gives us a total of 4 clips. But I think these might be smaller than ones we looked at. Those look like larger magazines than the one we looked at before. We'll compare them in a different video, I guess. Or we can actually take a look at it now and see. Okay, so those ones we looked at in the pouches, we got 3 of them. They're definitely extended mags. So you get these small ones. 1 small one and 3 big ones. And let's make sure we're sticking it in right. And that's what that would look like. That's super cool. So it's just a shorter mag. Huh. That's very, very cool, man. That's a whole nother piece that had to be manufactured. So it's like, you know, it's like you're getting 4 the same one. You're getting another whole new accessory, which this increases your playability on this thing. I think that most of these have that rail system on it, and you can slide this thing. Doesn't look like, oh, it might go back. It's pretty well on there. I'm not going to force it, but a lot of the other weapons had this rail system where it slides back and forth. No extendable stock. So the only other movement I currently can find on this weapon is the individual bipod legs and then the removable clip. But that's pretty sweet. So we have this figure, which is very cool. Gonna get her out of the bag. Okay, here's our pilot, our sniper pilot. This looks very, very cool. We're going to do a separate review for her because she looks fantastic. And we'll take a look at her at a more detailed depth in another episode. She comes with a hat. Like I said, we'll take more look at these accessories in the other video. It's like a breathing apparatus, a pistol, and we have a sniper rifle. Or the bipod. So like I said, we will do a separate review for that. So please don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on that amazing review coming. I guess all we have left to look at is the mech itself. Okay, here's our mech. It looks really, really nice. I like they have like a little mouthpiece here. Like he would actually speak a language. We have some soft goods on the front chest here. I love the gunmetal that they use for the substructure or the skeleton of this thing. Here we have a side view. You see the side of the cockpit there. Okay, here's the back of it. A lot of paint, a lot of detail. A lot of red and gunmetal and that grayish, bluish color there for that cockpit. We have some stripes on the back, some warning stripes, yellow and black. Some moving parts here at the bottom. We'll take more of a closer look at this in other parts of our mini-series, but this will give us a heads up of what we got so far. Here's the other side. Okay, here's the top of him, top of his head, top of the cockpit. The head's pretty insane. Have those red eyes. That's pretty cool. It's definitely a unique design. I love those soft goods. I love that metal color. The cover over his hand, nice fist. Really, really nice. Okay, so I think we should take one more look at the instructions that this thing comes with. They're not very straightforward. A lot of it's in Chinese, pretty much all of it actually, except for the numbers are more of an English language. You can see that we have the design of the mech here. They're trying to point to where all the stuff goes. At the bottom, we can see that there is a kind of an inventory section of what you should have for your mech. It's all done in black and white, no color. So here's the other side, how to assemble the arm gear, how to put on the ghillie suit, and then the legs assembly. So it's kind of straightforward. Though I guess you don't really need any literature. The wrap, I think the ghillie suit may be a little, how does this connect versus that, but I guess you could just figure it out, hopefully. And then there's really nothing on the back here. So, nothing to see. It's really cool. Alright, so, with that being said, that is our part 1 for our new mini-series for the Joytoy Fear 4 Mech long-range sniper. He looks cool. My overall impressions of it, he looks to be, a little different from the other 3. Definitely a different for the overall cockpit I could see. We'll get to that, and I can see some stuff missing versus from the other 3 that we've taken a look at. we'll point that out as we go through our next part and we take a more closer look at the mech. But the substructure, I think, is pretty much the same for the mech. It's not a different substructure, but the cockpit is modified there a little bit. And but overall, it's pretty much the same substructure. This is a different color, but same gunmetal and black hands, and these are, I believe, are maybe a different shade. Then we have the copper inside there. It's really cool. So I hope you guys enjoyed a close look at the unboxing of the Fear 4 mech. You can see some red here and nice detailed images, and we will go ahead and get working on our part 2. So don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on our new mini series. I'll be dropping them as I do them, so that you get notified. Please consider subscribing. Like I said, hit the thumbs up, like and share the video if you would like, and we will see you in part 2.